But they don't know cooking, they said.
He knows a little bit.
Huh?
Ricardo knows a little bit of it.
Does he know your style?
Yes, he knows.
Then that really is very,
For him,
very much paying there. Oh, she's singing. So. We should not show that we are paying attention to her. We become self-conscious. Little things like that can please children. Very little things like that. When I saw Portugal like that, I felt maybe the over-industrialized countries may become like that one day.
no life.
You see, this unemployment and these are not very good signs for any country. That's how it starts. It started the same way in Portugal. People got unemployed. They got out of their country. Now, out of the, 6 million people or something, there's only 1 million people now in Portugal left. All the rest are out. The proportion is much more, I think.
Yeah, in Brasilia,
Huh?
in São Paulo or Brasilia, that is a city from Brazil, there are more Portuguese than in our whole country.
That's it.
More than in Portugal. And France too. They don't want Portuguese anymore. Nobody wants Portuguese. Bad reputation we have, very bad. In France they hate us, and in Brazil they make jokes about Portuguese people. They don't like us. Portuguese people don't take a bath, they say.
Don't take?
Don't take bath when they work in France. I think like that. They say about us.
Huh?
They say about us that we don't wash ourselves. Workers are not used to take baths and things like that. They don't like us.
French people say so.
Yes, I like. And it's real.
Do they take baths, French?
I don't know.
Horrible.
It's racialism,
Huh?
just racialism.
Yes. In France
Portuguese
they have
are much more clean than
French.
French. What are they talking?
I don't know.
Horrible, dirty people. Ah. No morals, nothing, all bathrooms. That's why they have this perfumery. Why did you say that about Portuguese? Something I can't believe it. Or racialism. That's what it is. That way Americans are the only people who are, really we should say take baths and all that. That's true. They are very clean but otherwise, everywhere, the whole of Europe is just the same. Worst is France, worst.
The worst.
There's a lady on the phone, Mother, she wanted the Harlem Globetrotters.
She wanted to find out about the Harlem Globetrotters, Mother. They're an American basketball team. And she thought this was the Brighton Centre. But it's Sahaja Yoga.
Really?
It is the brightness. Well, it is.
For the Globetrotters?
Yeah.
You must put up can you put a signboard here?
Of course.
I better put it. We should really paint one.
We were not sure, Mother, because it's a rented accommodation and they may get funny about it. But we are good tenants.
You ask them.
Yes, Mother.
You ask the lady
Yes, Mother.
if she agrees.
Yes, Mother.
खेळणी दिल्याबरोबर एकदम मुलांना केवढा गोडपणा येऊन जातो
काहीतरी आपल्या त्यात गाणं म्हणते
आपल्याच तंद्रीत. Ah, where is the table lamp? Where is the table lamp?
Yeah.
Put up. These are made in England, you know, not Italy. Ah, that's it. Very heavy. They also will treat Italians very much. In a way. Don't you think so, Pedro?
Yes.
These people, I think CP was telling me that somewhere in Norway and Sweden and they were given lower wages than the local people and for Italians.
Yeah.
And you can't do under international laws. You have to give the same wages, you see. And there were some underhand things they used. So that is all racialism.
But in France they don't like Italians. In France they don't like Italians. They treat them very,
Even France.
Yes, France don't like Italians.
What do the French think of themselves?
Oh, that they are the best.
At this time some Frenchman must arrive.
Well, but Laurent is the best.
It's very wrong. No, when I heard I was surprised that even internationally it is accepted that you have to treat everyone the same way. But that's one point I must say about Americans, really. They don't have so much of racialism. They have only for blacks and whites, but otherwise they don't have. Even blacks and white is not so much sharp as we see it in India. Not so sharp. They have crossed that quite a lot. Very cosmopolitan. That's something creditable to them. In America you'll find all races are separate. All Indians are treated very well. Not the way they are treated in England. Italians also. So many Italians have shops. Yes. Now you make some tea for me? Make some tea for me. I hope it's not too heavy for children. Oh! Did it hurt you? Where is it? Very sturdy and good. But Italians are such craftsmen and such artists. What do they think of themselves? French.
I don't know, Mother. Maybe they're jealous. Because Italians, when they work, they are very clever with the hands. They
With the hands, with art,
the art,
with paintings.
yeah. Designing, they are very good. The quality also, all these things are very good quality.
And even today it is good.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know why French have this kind of thing.
Because the import, the Italian can produce better and cheaper, so the French just don't like it.
That's it, jealousy.
Yeah. All the salesmen in France, they sell more Italian product than French product.
No
Whichever
doubt.
trade it is, because it's cheaper there. And the French in general don't like that, because it doesn't really good to their business.
Yeah. Where is the cover? That's a little cover there, she's trying to find. How they are changed with little things, just see. I wish human beings were like that, so simple. You see, our Prime Minister's daughter-in-law is an Italian girl.
Yeah?
You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
And her husband, see now, Mrs. Indira Gandhi always thinks that she should make her children the Prime Minister. See, she thinks it's her father's property. So now she's trying to put him up as a Prime Minister. His wife is an Italian.
In Italian.
Sonia, her name is Sonia.
So, yeah.
It's an Indian name, Sonia. I don't know what it means in Italy.
No, it's a name. They also Sonia. I don't know what it means, but there are people whose name is Sonia. But in Italy, they're given a lot of international names like that, no?
In France too, madam. We
Huh?
have that name too,
Sonia.
in France.
It's Indian name.
Sonia, yes.
Sonia is Indian name actually. See, like our Shonu now, her name is Sonalika, we call her Shonu. And out of love we'll call her Sonia. Out of love, you see, like that. Just like that. But that is now taken there like that. Sonia.
Sonia.
Oh,
maybe.
surprise, it's an Indian name.
What about Cinzia? In Italy, there's a name they give a lot. Cinzia.
This must be Chinese.
Cinzia. There's a lot of little girls whose name is Cinzia.
Cinzia.
Yeah, and
That's not Indian.
We have Cynthia here.
Cynthia.
Must be from Cynthia.
Ah, Cynthia.
Must be from Cynthia.
Maybe it's from that
That's
name.
maybe Chinese also. Chins and all these words are from
Yeah,
Chinese.
Cynthia.
Like, you see, we make it sweeter, we call it A like that. Like, to the daughter we call her, say, Beti means daughter. But to sweet we make it Bitia. Like
Ah, Cynthia.
Mm. Now quite friendly. Not feeling shy so much. Take one more. Tila dhyan kine. Just have. No, I'll put it in the mouth. That's shyness. That suddenly comes upon that. Now you must give me lunch, otherwise.
Is,
Pablo is making.
Or I can do it. You see, listen, keep it. I'll come back and have.
No, I think it's ready soon, Mother.
Is it ready?
It's
Then it's all right. Otherwise,
It's
don't
almost
worry.
ready, Mother.
No, otherwise I can come back and have. I'm not in a hurry at all. So you have to little bit educate me about America. How to tackle them.
I'll do everything I can.
Huh?
I'll do everything I can.
Now you just tell me one
Whatever
thing.
that is.
Now say, take it like this. When you came to Sahaja Yoga, what impressed you, how you came? You see, what was your psychological barrier? Let's see that. Because you see, that's how I can tackle them.
Mm.
What do you say?
I think it was the intellectual sort of connecting it with the things I knew before. My preconceptions about what realization was and what it meant to be realized, and then what I actually felt. And what really,
All right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
so I went through about a week of trying to compare it, and then but I realized that I couldn't compare it with anything, and I couldn't judge it with anything because. I mean, if I
Come
got-
here, come here. It's a good idea to understand it that way. You see, because Sahaja Yoga has many aspects and many things, but to whom it will appeal, what is we should try to find out, isn't it? Now, what the intellectual side of Sahaja Yoga appealed to you? First
Well,
of all.
it didn't relate to the things I knew before.
Knew already.
But from the experience that I received, I knew it must be something by which I judge other things by that rather than judge Sahaja Yoga by what I knew before. Because nothing else had given me
This thing.
that thing,
So then,
thoughtless awareness.
how should I proceed with them? Should I tell them that, if I tell them, say, for example, that nothing you can relate it to, whatever you have known so far, will they be happy to know that?
That should be a good thing to say.
They
That
won't.
would appeal to me anyway, but I mean, that's just me.
I mean, it must, because that will make you think at least that I have to see something new, I have something different, the newness of it. That may appeal.
Yes. The idea that I had trouble with was that it was like the only way to do it. Because I had all these ideas that there were other ways, different.
Why this one?
Yeah, that sort of, I thought I was, sophisticated and knowing all this stuff, and that kind of thing. That it had to be limited to one thing was, at first, was hard to deal with.
To accept that there's only one way of doing
Right.
it.
That seems like it would be a difficult thing for most people in America.
But why the basic reason they want to have many things, because see the choice. A choice, they want to have a choice. That's a very ego feeding, you see. Because as I told you, that in America if you go you must better ask them how to open the tap. Just try to open the tap and you may find them to a swimming pool. So, I mean, they have all different types. Tiles, they'll have different, door knobs different, the opening style different, everything different. So this choice business, you see. But there is no choice with divine. It's already decided. But that they find it difficult to accept, I think. When it is selling, then you can have choice. But when somebody is giving, how can you have choice? But they can't understand giving. Because that is also not related to what you have known so far. You have never known giving. Still going in.
It's like the feeding of the 5,000, Mother.
Can you believe it?
With you, Mother, yes, we can.
Now, take it.
21, Mother.
Really?
Yes.
We were all wondering.
We thought there was a hole in the bottom.
So many things happen like that, little things. You see, we had this Sahasrara program. And for that, they decided a very far-fetched thing. Was to go to absolute wild place, which you are going to have this time when you go to India. And you had to go through, fly through about 100 yards of sea to go to the other side of a island. And there's open sea the other side. So we went down. And they said, we'll have to do the cooking. So what should we do? So the boys, you see, in India are hopeless, absolutely, they don't know how to do anything whatsoever. Modi and her brother and Mr. Pradhan and all these people, they said, now tell us how to do this, something cooking, simple. Some sort of a pulao, rice pulao. I said, all right. While we were driving in the car, you see, I told them how to do it. I told them, take now. For how many people? Was for, they said about 300 people. 300 people. Now you have never touched it, you don't know how to cook. They said, we'll tell somebody. There's a cook coming around. So in the car I told them, for 300 people, how much rice, how much ghee, how much masala, how much everything. All that I told them in weight. In 15 minutes I told them how to make it, everything. And then when we went there, it was such a perfect pulao, you can't imagine. Such a miracle. And everybody said, we have never eaten such a pulao. Who has made this and how it has worked out? The cook had never done it that way, see. And there were 10 things to be put, and at least 6, 7 masalas to be put. This has to go there, and so many things. Such a khichdi that is called as Ravan Bhat, means as Ravana had 10 heads, you see, like that it was. Right. It came out so perfect and so tasty and so fragrant. I don't know. It was such a miracle for 300 people, and there were 400 people. And the whole, the masala has to be absolutely perfect for that side. And what they did, they went to the market, they ordered, give us so much, so many kilos, all that. And they gave it to the cook. Said, this is the recipe, you just try. The whole thing worked out absolutely perfect. And everybody ate and ate and ate and ate. So much so that they couldn't lift their bodies. Absolutely dead tired. And I told them that returning time better keep it 6 o'clock, because I knew what will happen after they eat that rice. And it was absolutely sufficient for everyone. And we had taken one gentleman with us who had never been to Sahaja Yoga. He said, I've never enjoyed my life so much as I And everything was first class. And I told them about, they had made also curry out of the yogurt. A little thing I said you add to that. We did what you call raw coconut. And the whole thing was so good that they were wondering how it has worked so exact. Because you see, these spices are very dangerous things. If you have something more or less, it doesn't come out. But just worked out. And 15 minutes I took to tell them in the car. Ramesh was sitting in front, he was writing so many kilos, so many kilos, so many kilos, so many kilos. And 40 kilos of rice was cooked. And 400 people. And you must get the tape. Did you get the tape for Sahasrara Day?
I don't think. Was the video there?
No, from Bombay. Did you get one from Bombay?
I don't think so, Mother.
Linda wrote a letter with most of the talk in it.
I don't think the video was there, Mother.
And she said it was going to be written in the Nirmala Yoga next month.
Then it's all. Then it's all. If it is translated, all right. Yesterday's speech was good also on Buddha. It was very good, isn't it? It cleared out many people. It felt nicely balanced. So now, the first thing I have to tell them, as you say, that it does not relate to what you have known so far. But with Americans, another problem is they are very sold out to traditions. So if there was, I must tell you an experience. There was one fellow who came, very well-known man there, who does lot of TV, this, that, came to see me. And when I was talking to him, then he asked me, what do you think of... She has given up. All right, have some more. The jugglery going on. Still there, no. That gentleman, he said that, no, I told him that he was no good, Ramakrishna was no good. Immediately he folded all his things and he said, goodbye, thank you very much. And then these people telephoned to him, they said, why did you behave like this towards mother? Why did you do this? So he said, but you see, this Sahaja Yoga is not traditional. He said, what do you mean? He said, why should she say such a thing about Ramakrishna? According to them, Ramakrishna is very traditional. In which way Ramakrishna is traditional? That he used to dance, he used to dress up like a lady, do all kinds of dramas. Which tradition is that in India? But they have certain conceptions of traditions, only 50-year-old traditions they accept. Anything you tell them, you were there for this loose meeting, you see that girl asked me a question.
No, I wasn't. Yes,
No, you were
no.
Louis, you were not there.
No.
She asked me a question about the tradition part of it and I told her what was the tradition, and this was all kept a secret for 6th century. Nobody talked about realization. You see, to them tradition means whatever people have been working out for the last 50 years is tradition. It's not. On the contrary, all these 50 years they have ruined all the traditions of India. Absolutely. Absolutely. No traditions at all. See, 50 years back came the star of Pluto, or 60 years back when I was born. And just after my birth, everything moved in such a fast way, the negative side, because they knew that now that end has come. So the anti-God activities became extremely powerful. The day I was baptized was the 15th day of my birth. And there was a carriage by which we were going. You see, in those days we used to have tongas in India. And the horse fell down. The horse went up like that, actually. And the cart fell down. It broke into two. And I fell inside the cart. On top of me was the cart. On top of that were all these leaves. But nothing happened to me. See the negative. How fast it was. Then after that, I got terrible blisters on my body, all over the body. For 6 months I was just covered with blisters. So many were negative forces that time. I still have 1 or 2 marks in the body. 1 mark here. So you can imagine how powerful these forces were at that time. But my mother said that you were bleeding. Never you cried about it, nothing. You were bleeding and we were afraid to touch you. All body was filled with blisters. And from nothing at all it came, so they didn't understand. So how negativity has worked throughout shows that they just expedited all their forces, brought in. So these 6 years, as of course Sahaja Yoga has come out of it, but the other side is also very deep, and it has a very big bearing in America, because last 60 years have been very important for America also. Very important. And how many changes in these last 60 years in America has taken place? How many presidents you have had? So when I was born, when did Abraham Lincoln die?
1866, 67, just after the Civil War.
Oh. And then?
And then Grant, Ulysses S. Grant, the general, was president.
Eisenhower came. Before Eisenhower, who was the king?
Truman.
Truman. Truman, I think from my birth was Truman. They said Truman came, then Eisenhower, so many.
Johnson,
About
Nixon.
five.
Why? Just so many. And in 60 years' time, who was before Truman? Eisenhower.
No, Roosevelt.
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 Four terms.
Roosevelt. I was with Roosevelt. I remember Roosevelt also. Very well. Roosevelt was one great person, another very great. After Roosevelt, it's going down and down. This Reagan is. He has no vision, he has no higher feelings, nothing. You see, to combat Russia, you must have people like Mahatma Gandhi. See, who knew the power of human beings. Not people like Reagan can't fight, nor this Mrs. Margaret Thatcher. You need people like Mahatma Gandhi to fight this. To fight a sword, you must have a shield, proper shield, not a sword. And if you could produce somebody like Abraham Lincoln now, he can put them back. But that was also Abraham Lincoln, is another great blessing they had. What a great blessing. There's only one road somewhere, very far-fetched, I saw once in his day. Nothing else I saw. And once a statue I saw of Abraham Lincoln. But he was the greatest man you could think of. I mean, even greater than Jawaharlal Nehru or anyone, because he gave such great conceptions and such great ideas of freedom. What about these Reagan, I mean, imagine a cinema actor. English would not accept that, at least. Of course, even Margaret Thatcher is petty trader sort of a person. But Reagan, I just don't understand.
There didn't seem to be much choice for the election.
Huh?
There didn't seem to be much choice. It was just between him and Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Just no choice.
First, the Jimmy Carter was wrong. That's like stepping down one after another. So between them two, what to do? But such a great country, you have such great thinkers. Do you have only these two clowns there to be voted for? But I'm saying that why not bring out some great people? People with ideas, people with higher thinking. Well, you cannot beat Russians otherwise, unless and until you talk big. You have to tell them all these big things. Then Russians can't talk.
Mother, they have such a show business attitude towards everything. They have no, they don't take it serious. Even the West, with the Indians and they just make movies out of it, and they never see the reality.
Is it because they haven't the roots?
Oh, you must have leaders who are visionaries, you see. Those who have bigger ideas. Otherwise, how are they leaders? Leaders must have some big ideas. You see, the leadership is that a leader will never tackle small problems of their followers, but give them problems. All right, solve this. Solve this problem. We have to do. Now I have to go to America. Now tell me what am I to do. That's how you should lead people. Put their mind into it. Instead of that, you put your mind into their smaller problems. You see.
Do you think, Mother, that it's maybe because they don't feel their own roots, they don't feel their own worth, that they...
No, you see, it has an advantage that also, because they don't feel their roots, they should think of much higher things. Because deep-rooted people can be quite, you see, conditioned time.
Yes.
Very conditioned time. But they should really fly out with their wings. Instead of that, they're just floating here, and actually those who have no roots should fly out, isn't it? I mean, those who have roots, the birds are higher than the trees, aren't they?
Yes.
And I had that feeling about, because if you read Abraham Lincoln, you do feel, you see, that really, he was talking of golden age, I tell you.
It was a new country.
Absolutely. And the newness and the new ideas and all that. And it's all brought down just like that, collapsing time. Now say French, very deep rooted. Now where are they going? Horrible. They hate everyone, big up for headache there. I tell you, wherever there's a French, it's a headache. In the diploma. No, you are a yogi. He's a yogi now. He's a yogi. But it's a fact. You ask him, it's not a fact.
That's true.
You see, for nothing at all they create a problem. And in diplomatic services,
Is there a cow?
they create problems after problems. What is it? I have to talk there.
Fish and seaweed, Mother.
But I'll sleep like a log of wood if you give me all that.
It just eats a little.
All right.
Sorry, it just seems.
That's
it's
fish.
quite so big.
It looks so nice, you can't imagine. Which is the seaweed?
It's the black underneath, it's the seaweed.
Is that? All right. That's the fish.
Yes. And there's some salads and sesame seeds.
That's all. But then I won't have all this, no? Just that. Just like. You got the seaweed?
Yes.
I must teach this boy to do it. Fine?
Yes.
Excellent. You said this is Chinese?
Japanese.
Japanese?
Japanese seaweed.
Oh, horrible Japanese are. They can't make like this. They just can't make like this.
Chantal told me how to make it.
Chantal has done.
She said how to make it this morning. Got the ingredients.
Very nice, I tell you. It's very, very nice. And the fish is very good too. Amila, you have made it or she has made it?
I made it, Mother, but Chantal told me how to make the seaweed. So
What did you do with the fish?
Roast baked it in the oven.
Just baked it.
Yes.
Remarkable. And what else you have? Mushrooms?
Mushrooms, carrots, onions, and that's all. A little bit of tamari sauce and ginger.
And there's butter also.
A little bit of ghee. I've kept it minimum.
A little
So
bit.
a little bit of ghee in.
Ghee.
Is that all right? Yes, ghee.
Very good. Excellent. You must teach my servant. And I should find out about this shop in London, huh? What shop you are saying?
The body shop, yes, ma'am.
You get seaweed there? No. Where do you get seaweed?
Neil's Yard, Mother.
Hmm?
Neil's Yard.
You can get seaweed.
Chantal works there, Mother. She
Ah.
can get it for you.
Oh, I'll ask Chantal to come and teach my cook how to do it. Excellent. I never knew seaweed was so nice. I never knew they were so nice. I thought that Japanese eat everything, so. She works in a health thing, does she?
She works in a dairy, Mother. She makes the cheese and yogurt in the dairy.
Dairy. You were doing something like that, was it? You were not connected with that sort of thing.
I met Paul there, who introduced me to you at the meeting. This
Oh, I
how
see.
met you.
Whom did you meet?
Paul Duncan.
Oh,
Paul Duncan.
Rustam told me something. I used to think that was Common Garden was beyond the river. That day, first day when I went there, I knew it was here. I'd never seen it before. And that system of that clock, you know, very interesting. And we reached there at the time when it was. Hello, how are you today?
Sorry for coming late, Mother.
No, it's all right. We went out. I bought some laces. You know, there's a very nice shop here which sells all for the past. What? We sell the past.
Antiques.
Yeah, the past for sale.
Not antiques, laces,
Kensington Gardens.
Oh, yes.
and very nice. I got for £20 so many laces you can't even. Laces, lace work, lace, what you call, curtains, complete curtains, made in hand, with that. Can I show them? Where's it gone?
They're still in the car, Mother,
Where's the car?
with Paul.
Mother, I wanted to offer you this one. I wanted to show you what has happened. Because last year in Hampstead, remember we gave you one like this, and I remembered how much Mother had loved it. And we had this one at home. For 1 year, we've kept it, and it was resting. And just quiet, because it's not yet the season. And every day I was looking at it. And 4 days back I thought, I feel when Mother comes, it will make a flower. And when I woke up this morning, this was presented.
How sweet it is. You know, this is called as the flower of eternal in India, Anant. It's called as that, Gandhi. And when you gave me, I really looked after it. And see how many there are.
Yes. I just felt, I saw little buds coming, and I felt I was sure, because Mother loves it, it will know that you're here.
See how nature works. So
It's
sweet.
so great to see.
Thank you very much. Just imagine this flower I discovered only just after I started Sahaja Yoga and named it. I wanted to have the name of the trust, which was not very definite like Sahaja Yoga, but something little ambiguous, I should say. So I said, all right, the life eternal. Call it the life eternal. I said. And in Marathi translation, Hindi translation, Ananta Jivan. Then after that, one day I discovered this flower some people had brought. So I asked them, what is this flower called here? They said it's called as the flower of the eternal, Ananta. Just tremendous fragrance. But it's Indian flower, actually. But the best part is most of your flowers are not fragrant. Nature works in all its details. All its details. And so many things, I tell you now. In America I'm going. The man who's going to help us is Dr. Marwa. He said that he knows many people here and he will arrange a TV and everything in Los Angeles. And see now, he's become the mayor of Los Angeles. What help we get. But despite all that, as you told me about that money crawling in, despite all that, human beings are the ones who let us down. Whatever we may try, God is trying His level best. Do this and to do that, everything. Same thing in New York. There was one Dr. Lanjivar whom I met. And he wanted me, some or other, to talk to doctors and all that. But he said, I don't know if people will listen to me and all that. And he became the chairman of all the practicing doctors of New York. That association. But then he refused to do anything for me. And next year he lost his job, got into trouble, everything here. But he became the chairman and refused to do anything for me when he had promised. So nature, even God's help, everything is perfect. I can't blame it. The earnestness of Sahaja Yogis, their desire to get so many to Sahaja Yoga, everything is there. But somehow the negative forces are so active that human beings, you see, they can't see things through. It's very sad. What's going to happen to all these people? They don't know they will go to hell, and hell is so horrid. There's no other way out. I mean, I can go to any extent to please them, to do what they want, but I must get the realization. So somebody wanted to meet me. So CP said, he must come and see you. You are a saint. He's coming to see you as a saint, he should come and see you. Why should you go and see you? I said, Baba, it doesn't matter. But if it will help Sahaja Yoga, I'll go and see you. I don't mind, I have no dignity, nothing. I just go and see the fellow, if it works out for me. But no. Try anything. Such help, you can't imagine. I was in Bangalore and there was a yoga teacher. And he came to me and he wanted to talk and as usual he became rather rude. He said, but why should you say that you have got realization? Why should you say that you can raise Kundalini? I said, I never said that. Because one of his assistant had come to me. So I said, I never told her. She knows about it. So many people know. Ask her. At that time only, who comes in is the secretary of the President of India, whom I have cured. He just jumped on him. He said, you are a very rude and arrogant fellow. What do you mean by saying such things to her? Do you know what she's done? Who is she? Who are you? Why should you ask such a question? He just jumped on him. She's a very rude and arrogant person. What do you mean by saying these things? What authority you have to say such a thing to her? You know she's cured our president. I've seen with marriage. She's cured one blind girl. I've seen with... It's remarkable. Because the affair was very interesting itself, doesn't matter. But there is a beautiful church. And when you go through the church, you have to go down. And there you find there's a little statue of Mother of Christ. The face is exactly like mine. It's put there. And the story about it, that two children who were running after some